Hey guys, and welcome back. Today's video is all about my nickname, the CP girl. So today's video is all about cerebral palsy. My cerebral palsy, other cerebral palsy, what is it and what would you like to know about it? So I thought I'd start off with a definition. So according to Google, cerebral palsy means a condition marked by impaired muscle coordination, spastic paralysis, and or other disabilities, typically caused by damage to the brain before or at birth. In my personal experience, my cerebral palsy, I guess, started to be more significant when I was in about daycare. The daycare ladies, they noticed I was a bit different, my coordination was off, and they said to my mum, I think there's something going on with your daughter, like she's not catching up quite as quick. And mum being mum was like, don't tell there's something wrong with my daughter. You know, got her chest all puffed up, and there enough, she went to the doctors and the doctor said, yes, it looks like she has cerebral palsy. So from a very, very young age, I started treatment. So in regards to my treatment, I had lots of surgeries. When I was younger, I had Botox, and no, not the Botox to stop my wrinkles, Botox in my arm. So this Botox was to stop the muscles tightening in my right side. So cerebral palsy for me affects my right side only, which means that my left side of my brain is damaged. And they say that your left side of your brain is your mathematical side, and that's why I'm saying I'm not so good at the maths. So after about six visits or so to having Botox in my arm to try and relax my muscles in my arm, I then went on to have some surgeries. My most major and I guess traumatic surgery that I had was in grade 4. In grade 4 I was about 9 or 10, and I had a surgery that was called a complete correctional surgery. So if you're squeamish, just fast forward here. The surgeons were great. Basically what they did is they went into my right leg and they cut some of the tendons in my calf and in my groin so that it loosened it up so my leg wasn't as tight. They also took out my big long bone here, my bone that is in my quad here. So they took it out, it's about 8 centimeters long. They flipped it around the other way, so you can imagine you've got the big part of the bone here and the little bit here. They flipped it around because apparently when it's flipped the other way, it's longer. And that was the whole aim of the surgery, to loosen my muscles and make my right leg longer so that my limp wasn't as prominent. So they've done that, and now they've gone, how are we going to get it to stay there? So what they've done is they've put a metal plate in my leg and screwed it down into my bone so it doesn't go anywhere. Now I don't have to get this plate out. It was an option to go back in and get the plate taken out, but my muscle has now grown over this and the plate has now just become a part of me. It'll stay there in forever and it won't deteriorate and it's not going to affect me in any way. No, I don't go off at airport security. I get that question a lot. Do I beep when I go through security? No, it's not that kind of metal. So that was all about the surgeries that I did have. Other things that I've had to have done to maintain it, upkeep, and try and help prevent my body deteriorating in any other way were something called an AFO. Not UFO, AFO. AFO stands for ankle foot arthrosis. So basically, I put my foot in it and it was a plastic, like big long sock in a way, and it covered half my leg. I'll see if I can get a picture and insert it here. So what this did is when I walked, it had a cut at the back of my ankle so that my foot could still move. And that was to try and help flatten my foot. I'll try and insert some photos here to show you what I looked like as a young girl. I walked up on my toes and to the side, and I also carried my arm because everything was really tight. So my whole childhood is trying to prevent the tightness, loosen my body up as much as I can to then prevent being tighter and tighter as I get older and my bones, you know, stop growing. I wore an AFO for most of my childhood. It was only when I started to get later into primary school that I stopped because it was painful and I got bullied a lot, and the doctor said, you know what, it's not really helping you that much at this age, like you've started to grow past the point where it's going to help you, so it's okay, let's take it off. And it was the best day ever. I used to wear almost like a cast on my hand. It was made out of foam, and the aim of it was to keep my hand flat and my arm straight. I used to carry my arm and carry it like a little baby bird and protect it, but it wasn't good because my muscles would get so tight and I'd get so tired, and so we really need to eliminate that. So this is what I had all throughout primary school, so you can imagine how much I got bullied. I had a bright pink splint all the way up my arm up until my elbow, and then I had the AFL on my leg, plus the limping, plus being a little bit of a weirdo. It wasn't a good time. Now that I am in my 20s, all my maintenance is I guess more keeping my maintenance up. At my gym program, I am working on my balance, my strength and my stability. So I stand on a Bosu ball and try and practice my balance standing on one leg. Yeah, this is really extremely hard for me because I fall over just standing still. I'm also trying to practice my grip strength on all the machines, which is extremely hard sometimes, and I am going to film a video about my gym workout and my routine, but a modified one, so it may not be one that you can follow along. It might be interesting for you guys to see that you can still work out and still get results even if you have to modify things. So at the moment all my goals is to work on my balance. My massive goal, which may seem really silly to you guys, is to ride a bike. Riding a bike is one of those things that is extremely daunting to me. I know it's a lot where people have grown up riding a bike and they're like, what are you talking about? Riding a bike is so easy, but it really, to me, is not easy, and it is a terrifying thing because I have zero balance. One of my other goals is to really try and build up my right side and my right calf. I'll show you in a second. My right calf and my left calf in comparison are completely different, and for a girl it's one of my biggest insecurities. As a girl, this is an insecurity for me because my pants fit my left leg so nicely but not my right. So I'm trying to work on building my calf up so that they match each other and that I can officially have even legs. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it very well, but right here is my main scar of my main surgery. So this long. Also have one down here at the back and one here at the front. So I don't know if you can see that. Let me adjust the camera. My calves are a significantly different size. My right calf and my left. This one's a lot flatter, thinner. This one, my hairy legs. A few things you may want to know about cerebral palsy. You might be interested in finding more things about it. You can always Google it, but there are some great foundations out there. My favourite so far is the Cerebral Palsy Alliance Research Foundation. They do so much in helping research for cerebral palsy, coming through breakthroughs. They're always looking for new people to help with their research, and of course donations and fundraisers. One of my favourite fundraisers for cerebral palsy is September. September is where you obviously in September walk 10,000 steps a day, and you fundraise to get money to go towards Cerebral Palsy Foundation to go to their research, and I have participated in this in a couple of years. Now I'm not saying that I have reached 10,000 steps a day because I am a little bit lazy, but it is an amazing, amazing foundation. And so this September, if you're keen, please jump on board, donate as much as you can, fundraise, get the word out there, and really, really get behind this foundation. Such an amazing cause. And also, not shortly after September is World Cerebral Palsy Day. On the 6th of October is World Cerebral Palsy Day. So you're going to be sure to see a post from me on that day. Something very special, very near and dear to my heart. Cerebral palsy is always obviously going to be a part of my life, and it is something that is very important to me. I have friends that have cerebral palsy, but those friends aren't as fortunate as me and are on wheelchairs. They struggle to talk, they crawl, they're not going to be able to walk, and their life is significantly different to mine. I am so blessed to have the life that I have, and even though I have a disability, and some may see that as a disadvantage, it is really truly a blessing because I get to see and meet all these wonderful people and really have a deeper understanding and appreciation for those around me. So guys, that's it for this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment and subscribe. I hope you really enjoyed learning a little bit more about me and a little bit more about cerebral palsy. It's definitely going to be a current theme throughout this channel, and I hope you really enjoyed it. So let me know what you think, and until next time, bye.